Hey YouTube, so I have been hunting for a flat dark earth mag, Pmag, for a while now, and they just, as you guys know probably, you can't find too many of them out in the market anymore. They're just hard to come by. So I got online, decided I was going to see if I could, look at painting one of the black Pmags, which are easier to find. And I came across a website, ar15armory.com, and there was a guy by the name of xOutxKastx that had a cool idea to paint but also give a distressed look to the Pmag. So I went online to YouTube to see if I could find a video of it, but he didn't have one, so I figured I'd gotta put one together. Here I have just a Pmag. I've already gone ahead and taped off the parts that are on the bottom. Anywhere there's a crack or a crevice, you kind of want to make sure you tape that up real good. And what I also went and bought was just some camouflage paint. Nothing too fancy, just Rust-Oleum camouflage. This is like a tan, khaki color. I'll just kind of give this a couple of coats and show you guys how I gave it the distressed look. Just give the, very even strokes to the coat of paint. Don't want to like blot up too much in one spot. Just very even coats to give it that the color. So here's what the mag looks like now that I put the paint on it. As you can see, the areas that were taped off, didn't get any paint, so you don't want to get paint in there. It looks nice. It will scratch though if you put a good, scratch on it, and that's kind of what we're going to do. Just a note on the paint itself, this khaki paint. It's not the same color as the Magpul Flat Dark Earth. It's a little lighter, but for the purposes that we're going to do to kind of scuff this up a little bit, it won't be as prominent. So what we're going to need now is a couple of things. Some is some sandpaper. I'm using 80 grit here. It's pretty coarse. You can use 100 grit, and we're going to start sanding this down. Then you're going to use something that's a higher grit and something very fine, just to kind of finish it off and give it that last minute kind of go with the sandpaper to even things up. And then lastly, you're just going to use some mineral spirit to kind of just clean it up and get all the dust off of it. Alright, so just real lightly, start sanding this down. Kind of take the paint, kind of scrap it up a bit. Kind of start on this side too. I'm just gonna, scrape it pretty good. Apply a little bit of pressure. I want to go ahead and do the rest of this and show you what that's going to look like. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand and hold the camera at the same time, so I'll show you what it looks like. And here's the finished product. Again, you can just see kind of. It looks, very worn. I like it. It's a little bit more rugged, and again, I couldn't find the FDE, but you can see kind of how it is a little bit lighter, but it does have, a little bit more of the color way that I was looking for in terms of getting that FDE on a black mag. It looks mean. I like it. I made another one. There's how to make a distressed Pmag. Hope you guys enjoy.